and begin a new chapter of security, peace, and prosperity for the entire region. And I want to just say that my meetings and dialogue that we had with so many countries, Saudi Arabia as an example, the king is a phenomenal person. The Emir of Qatar, he's incredible people.
Incredible.
UAE, and that's MBZ and ABZ. We're totally involved. These are the people that we've been dealing with and who've been actually very much involved in this negotiation, giving us ideas, things they can live with, things they can't live with. Pretty complex. I mean, after 2,000, 3,000 years, whatever it is, I guess it's got to be a little complex, or it would have been done a long time ago. The King of Jordan was with us,
Yes,
as you know, in the United Nations.
Sure.
President of Turkey,
Turkey
President
too.
Erdogan,
Even
is a
Turkey.
friend of mine, strong man, but
He's
good
strong man.
President of Indonesia, somebody who's an
Even
amazing
Indonesia too.
leader. Prabowo, he is an amazing leader and respected by everybody. He was in the room with us. We were together with most of these people that I'm mentioning. Others were by phone or the next day. The Prime Minister and the Field Marshal of Pakistan, they were with us right from the beginning. Incredible. In fact, they just put out a statement that they fully believe in this pact. It just came out just as I was walking around. They said, "Sir, you have a big notice from the Prime Minister of Pakistan and from the Field Marshal that they back this 100%. President El-Sisi of Egypt, who's terrific.
Even CC too. Even
I've gotten to know
CC. Shalom,
over the
everybody.
years. I mean, yes, I would say it started around 2015 and then went into 2016 when the presidency officially began. But I've known him actually for a long time, and there are many cases really great men. I can't say in all cases, but I will tell you, in many cases, they're great men, and some great women too. They tend to be mostly men, however.
Which women?
Say that. But if accepted by Hamas, this proposal calls for the release of all remaining hostages immediately, but in no case more than 72 hours. So the hostages are coming back, and I hate even saying this from the standpoint, doesn't sound right, but it is so important to the parents. The bodies of the young men, I believe in almost all cases, the young men are coming back immediately. I met with parents. The parents felt as strongly about getting the body of their dead boy back as they did as though the boy were alive and well. It's so important to them. And it means the immediate end to the war itself, not just Gaza.
That's it. Finished.
The war itself. Under the plan, Arab and Muslim countries have committed, and in writing in many cases, but I actually would take their word for it. The people I mentioned, I'd take their word for it, to demilitarize Gaza, and that's quickly. Decommission the military capabilities of Hamas and all other terror organizations. Do that immediately.
That's it.
And we're relying on the countries that I named and others to deal with Hamas. And I'm hearing that Hamas wants to get this done too, and that's a good thing. And destroy all terror infrastructure, including the tunnels, weapons, of production facilities. They have a lot of production facilities that we're destroying. They'll also help train local police forces in the areas that we're discussing right now, in particular in and around Gaza, working with the new transitional authority in Gaza. All parties will agree on a timeline for Israeli forces to withdraw in phases. They'll be withdrawing in phases. No more shooting, hopefully. As progress is made toward achieving these goals, Arab and Muslim nations need to be allowed the chance to fulfill these commitments of dealing with Hamas. They have to deal with them because they were the one group that we have not dealt with. I haven't dealt with them. But the Arab countries are going to, and Muslim countries are going to be dealing with Hamas, and I believe they've already been there. I think they probably have an understanding, and they haven't maybe mentioned that, but I would imagine they do. Otherwise, they wouldn't have gone as far as they've gone. If they're unable to do so, then Israel would have the absolute right and actually our full backing, the U.S. full backing. Marco's here, and a lot of our leaders are here, our great Vice President, Susie Wiles, Steve Witkoff, Jared Kushner. They've been so involved in this process. I don't think anybody else could have done it or even come close. But it's we're right there. We're right there. First time in thousands of years, I think you can probably say, if you really look.
All right, all right. So, guys, shalom, everybody. I hope you can hear me. Am I heard? How is my voice going? Anyone miss me? I'm sure nobody. Generally speaking, this is not bad, actually. Israel is not, going in war for 3-4 years is not easy. They need a break and to rebuild their own, preparing for bigger war. So this is not really a peace deal, even though they speak too much about this is a peace deal and they will disarm Hamas. They will change their name. Hamas will come with a new name. They will call themselves Hummus. Who care about the name? The Muslim Brotherhood exists in every country in the world, including America. And they have millions of names. It's like, you watch this movie, what's called The Lord of the Rings, Sauron. Sauron, the devil, he had many names. He changed his format, he changed his look. So now they are talking about Hamas. So what Hamas did, they say, okay, you know what? There's no more Hamas. That's it. Disarm Hamas. All right? Hamas is this anyway. They are demolished. Like you can be arrogant and you claim you did not lose the war. You can. They made you shish kebab, literally. The Israeli lost 1,200, 1,500, and they made you lose tons of thousands. And your cities and towns are demolished. In the same time, the Israeli are having party in the beach. So when the Muslims they speak about we have been victorious, we laugh because always those people they are victorious. It doesn't matter how much you spank them. But this is not a peace deal. I can say this is a temporary break. The Muslims in Gaza, they are demolished. They are so tired they cannot continue this way. So they are the one desperate actually for this. This is why Trump, the Muslims, they ask him to do something because the other side, the Muslim side, cannot continue, not the Israeli. The Israeli, even after war and the European Union trying to put pressure on Israel, the GDP is growing, the import is growing, the money business, stock market is growing. So we cannot compare, In fact, the economy of Israel, is flourishing, not only as if it is, no war, it's even better. Because since the war started, many they start buying Israeli weapons, including Muslim countries, because they notice how much trustworthy is the Israeli weapon. So actually, this war was a great, let us say, influence in the market of war. War is the best way to promote your weapon. If they are successful, real-time war, or they are not. And they saw what the Israeli weapon can do. They can go all the way to Iran, and nobody can see them. Even their drones cannot be seen. Drones are very slow compared to normal fighter jet. It's like in Ukraine, actually. Many, like even USA now signing a deal with Ukraine to buy their drone. Why? Because they saw that the drones of the Ukrainian is the best. It's not the Turkish. It's not even, they are beating everybody. So real-time war is the best way to prove your weapon to be real or not. The same like when you buy American weapon, how you will know if this weapon will be successful? There's no way to know until you try it. until you use it, and then you will find out if this weapon, keep the promise which you promised when you buy. So now the deal with Gaza, or about Gaza, is just a solution for Hamas to rebuild themselves with a new name, a new frame,